Brazil, it's a country that is passing through a deep transition. The last 20 years in Brazil is a huge change in the country. We have at the same time an enormous dynamic in Brazil, that is what is going on in the political system, in which the democracy is facing a new institutions in Brazil, and the fight that we have in terms of how the Brazilian institution is becoming stronger and stronger, fighting the traditional way of doing politics in Brazil.
Not have a catastrophic scenario of any possibility of default or anything like that. If you see the foreign investment, they are increasing a scenario of $8 billion last year in a scenario that's undefined. And why so Brazil would be downgraded in a comparison with the small countries that have a large debt or an unpayable debt? This is, for me, is totally lack the understanding.
The good thing is that in the labor side, it became in force a new rule that changed a lot of things in terms of labor. Changed it in the good manner, in the good way. So things are improving. There are also tax reforms being voted, being discussed in the Congress to improve the taxes too.
We really see a lot of interest in investing in the transportation sector in Brazil, in the IT sector, and in energy projects. I mean, we are a great tool both for small and large companies, particularly for companies that have not been involved in Brazil. It can be a bit tricky. So we take a lot of the risk off of US companies. So we've been working in other countries around the world, and so I'm thrilled to announce just last month we signed an MOU with the Ministry of Planning, and Brazil will now be one of the countries that we are providing training in procurement. So we'll be, in fact, taking a group to the US next week from the federal, state, and municipal levels, from Ministry of Planning, energy sector, health, to learn World Bank's recent procurement policies, US best practices, and also international practices.
Brazil is a fascinating country. I mean, this is the most lovely country in Latin America. We started in Brazil 5 years ago, and took us 4 years to do the first investment. So why Brazil? Well, Brazil is the closest to the United States, of course. It's the closest to Tampa, and of course, so I don't want to travel that much to China, Russia, or India. I just come back last week from Brazil, and the strategy that we have in place right now is very simple. We like aerospace and defense, and we like auto, so very strong in auto. So we know that the economy in Brazil is coming back, and we have very strong presence here in the U.S. in those three sectors: aerospace, defense, and auto.